Windstorms are my favorite. You're gonna love this.
We're supposed to love this?
Impalement Palooza.
It's crazy out there. He said it's only gonna get worse. It's big, and it's bad. I need to tell you something.
Meredith.
Andrew.
I gotta tell you, I thoroughly loved that trailer, but part of me hates it a little bit because it's the trailer for the mid-season finale of Grey's Anatomy, which is really, really annoying because that means we're not going to get new episodes until February. And I like watching Grey's every week. I like making all these videos, so that's a little irritating in that regard. But nonetheless, I am still really excited for this episode. It looks like so much fun. So much drama is going to be happening. And I have a lot of notes to discuss about this very, very tiny trailer because I think it's really going to be a fantastic, fantastic episode. The first thing I want to quickly talk about is the intern going Impalement Palooza. All right, come on now. Grey's Anatomy, I get in the beginning when you had our main core characters, which would be, you know, George, Meredith, Izzy, Alex, when they were all interns, and Christina, of course. And then, you know, when you have Bailey being their boss, in essence, chief resident. Bailey was their chief resident. I get, like, them wanting to see accidents come into the ER for them to learn. But at this point, they're all attendings. They're all really far off in their careers. There's no need for the writers to give these new interns, who I have no connection to at all. Like, I don't care about glasses in the slightest. When the other intern got fired, I was like, okay, he can go. Like, I just don't care. I want to see what's going on with the doctors. And it's unfortunate that I don't care, but the thing is, I've been watching, you know, so many characters for 15 years that when you introduce new characters, it causes me to think, please just don't repeat the storylines that we've already seen because it's just going to make it even worse. So to have this intern excited about, you know, the windstorm, I was like, oh, that's annoying because it's essentially the same personalities that we had years and years ago. And then to have Bailey be excited about a windstorm, I thought was kind of out of character. And I know it sounds negative right now, but the only reason why I really feel this is out of character is she's been on the show for years. Bailey's been a doctor for years. And she's changed and grown. And I don't think that she wants pain to be caused to people. Obviously, she needs, you know, people to have surgery and come into the hospital so that way she can make money and whatnot. But I really don't like the fact that she's like, ooh, windstorms are my favorite because that means we're going to get to do more surgeries and the like. I'm like, no, bad writing there. It has nothing to do with Chandra Wilson or even Bailey herself. It's just the way that she was written for that particular line. And I would really feel that after so many years that the show wouldn't want the characters to have a desire for other people to have pain, even though they get to fix it. It's just, I think at this point it needs to be dialed back. So that's the only thing about the trailer I didn't like. But then I also really like when the show can use a natural disaster to add tension. They had the fire in season 13, which granted wasn't natural. It was caused by Edwards, but it's still a natural element. You know, fire, and the fire caused a lot of damage, and it you know, allowed for Ben to have his revelation that he wants to be a fireman, which I still think is stupid because I think Station 19 is very, really boring. But I like when they can use the natural disasters, particularly given Seattle where they are with wind and rain and earthquakes and everything. Like, it really adds to extra tension. So, and then also, there's no bad guy. Like, not that Grey's Anatomy needs a bad guy, but like when they had the gunman, like, he was a clear bad guy. He was the one that you didn't want to shoot anyone, obviously. So I like when you can't get angry at someone. It's just, it's Mother Nature doing her job. So I'm really curious to see how big this storm will get because Meredith is talking to Maggie about this. Now, poor Maggie was barely in the trailer, and I was a little annoyed by that because I like Kelly McCreary so much. She was talking to Jackson, so maybe they're working on their relationship and that Jaggy isn't in danger. Fingers are crossed that Jaggy is not in danger. I don't want them to break up at all because I just like them so much. Jesse Williams and Kelly McCreary work so well together, and then just the massive amounts of family drama with Catherine and Richard, along with their children breaking up, will just be it'll be fun to write. But I think for the audience, it'll be like, no, stop, we don't need this anymore. All right, another thing about the episode I want to talk about is the queerbaiting. This season, it may be the season of love, and we'll talk about love at the end of this review. But no matter what, it's also the season of queerbaiting. Alex Landy's character in Glasses, it's super queerbaiting, and I don't like it. There's no reason to just use someone's sexuality and hype it up to make it a storyline. And then Dr. Nico Kim told Glasses he's not interested. That's it. Like, there's no real reason for Glasses to pursue him in any sense of it. Find someone else. Yes, he's gay now, so I really do think Glasses is bi. I really do think he's bi, because he did sleep with Joe. And speaking of Joe, from the episode description, which we'll talk more in detail in the promotional pictures review, which I didn't do last week, and I apologize for that, but I will do it for this week because I want to really hype up the finale. Joe and Alex are at home, and they're doing the second honeymoon. But anyway, Glasses slept with Joe, and now he's attracted to Nico Kim. He has to be bi. Or maybe it's just a later in life revelation, but the point is he's like it's a little like Callie in essence. But there's no reason to queerbait this relationship. Nico Kim said no. Let it go. Let Nico Kim find someone else. Or let Glasses find someone else. I mean, I really don't care about any of the interns or any of the new characters, quite honestly. It's nothing against Alex Landy or Chris Carmack. I just would rather see, Arizona, April, or Sada Ramirez back on the show. I just don't need this. I think that the queerbaiting is really, really irritating. And I'm really curious what you guys as the viewer have to say. Do you think that Grey's Anatomy is overstepping it with this? I mean, they already have so much diversity, and it flows in the show. It's natural and it's beautiful, but I just feel that with the last 7 episodes, it's just massive baiting, and I don't like it. And it also seems a little tokeny, and I don't care for it. So I'm really curious, do you guys have my thoughts on this, or what are your thoughts on that? All right, last 2 things. Very positive, very excited to see. Will Teddy finally tell Owen that she is pregnant? She better. Now, Amelia was quickly in this trailer, but she doesn't say anything, so I'm curious if he does, what's her reaction going to be? Or if Teddy tells Owen what Amelia's reaction is going to be. I don't ship Owen and Amelia. I ship Owen and Teddy, and I cannot wait to see this happen. I'm glad that Teddy's in the hospital, too, because right now she's more or less unemployed. Granted, she is a rich doctor, but she's more or less unemployed at the moment, and for her to come back to help with the dangers of the storm. I like how the storm is able to bring the people together. Is a really cool storyline as well. I'm curious to see what particular incident is going. Obviously, it's going to be a cardio incident, but it's going to bring Teddy to the hospital. So I really hope that Teddy's able to help him. Kim Raver, who is a main character this season, has been in so few episodes and has done so little. Episode 5, she was amazing, beautiful acting. She's done very little, and I need her to do more. And then DeLuca and Meredith. Now, I had said in my review of episode 7, I do like Meredith and Karasik, but I mean, you have to really flesh that relationship out. And with 20 plus episodes, I mean, granted, now we have like 16 left, but with, or 18, I think, because I think there's 24 episodes this season. Oh, whatever. My math is horrible. That aside, I think it's truly 16 because we're in episode 8 now. Sorry. 6 plus 8, 16 plus 8 is 24. So yes, we have 18 episodes left. I really do feel that you could flesh out the relationship of Meredith and Karasik if they wanted to go in that regard. But then that'd be hilarious because you have, Amelia like, oh my God, that's my advisor, I'm old professor, and I've also slept with him. So Meredith would be like, oh, I slept with him. But Meredith and DeLuca, granted, he is like 20 years younger than him because the actor who plays him and his name, I truly can't say, and I'm so sorry. He's around my age. So, and Meredith, Ellen Pompeo is truly Meredith's age in real life. Meredith is 49, I believe. And it's essentially cradle robbing. But at the same time, I do like it. He feels like a younger Derek. He's a good actor. The characters have chemistry. They made out, or they kissed briefly in the season 14 finale. So I could see this happening. I could see her being attracted to him. We already know she's attracted to him given the dream sequence in episode 1 of this season. So I could see it. And quite frankly, I kind of want it to happen. And I think it'd be hilarious just to see the drama from that. There's a lot of characters that Meredith could have a relationship with. But DeLuca or Karasik are the 2 I would advise. But Teddy has to tell Owen. So anyway, I am so excited for the mid-season finale. My review of the trailer is a lot longer than normal, and I'm really curious what you guys have to say about it as well. Thank you so much for watching the trailer with me and listening to my review of it. I'm looking forward to discussing the trailer for the Grey's Anatomy Season 15 mid-season finale in the comments below. All right, guys, talk later. Bye.